Hello, I'm WBZ TV meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I have your forecast for the rest of this Saturday, the weekend, and the next several days. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It's what's happening this afternoon. It's going to be a cold afternoon. We'll have a mixture of some passing clouds and maybe a snow flurry. Just a remote risk of an isolated snow squall here in southern New England, but there could be a few scattered snow squalls and flurries, especially in northern sections. So 35 should do it for the average high this afternoon. By early this evening, we're going to be down in the upper 20s, and then by late tonight, it's going to be getting much colder than that. It's going to be falling down into the teens. So the sunrise this morning was 6:53. We got a sunset today at 6:53 this evening, so 12 hours of daylight. And by May 16th, we're looking at our 8 o'clock sunset. So we're not too far away from our 7 o'clock sunset. That happens just a few days from now. The 8 o'clock sunset is happening in May. So today's St. Patrick's Day, 3 days from now. The vernal equinox, the beginning of spring, that happens at 12:15 in the afternoon on Tuesday. We're 19 days away from the Fenway opener and 30 days away from the Great Boston Marathon. So March has been anything but March-like, that's for sure. It's been more like the new February around here. And it's interesting that last year, and likely this year as well, February is going to be warmer than March was by about 2.5 degrees last year. And this year it's going to be, well, close to a degree on the mean temperature warmer in February than it is in March. And that previously only happened twice in recorded history since 1872, since the records have been kept in Boston. Those 2 years were 1984 and 1960. So how far have we gone in terms of snowfall in Boston for the season? Did you enter the WBZ snowfall contest? We take the snowfall right up through the end of April, through April 30th for the tally. And so far, as of this date, March 17th, Boston's had 57.1, way ahead of the average. Worcester's had 86.6, way ahead of the average there as well. And this is the current snow depth across the region with the legend at the bottom of the screen here. You know how much snow we've had around here, but there's an area right here in the middle part of Massachusetts, right here in the Connecticut River Valley, actually west of Worcester. So it's out in western Massachusetts. But in this slight slot here, that was west of those snow bands the other day, and they ended up with hardly any new snow at all, just a few measly inches, where other places had 18 to 24 inches. In fact, some places out here, the ground is, most of that snow has disappeared since then, and the ground is bare. But I got to tell you, if you wanted to go cross-country skiing, if you wanted to do snowmobiling, if you want some powder to skiing at most of the ski resorts, this is the weekend to do it. I was up there yesterday. I can tell you there's a ton of snow. So get up there and enjoy it if you can. Certainly, if you can't get there today, try to get up to your favorite resort and go do some cross-country and downhill skiing, or go snowmobiling or snowshoeing, whatever you want to do tomorrow, because it's going to be fantastic. Today, there'll be a few scattered flurries and possibly a snow squall. But we're looking at forecast highs for today in the middle 30s here, but off to the south and west, here's where all the warm air exists, down in here in the 70s to near 80 degrees today. That's not coming our way. It looks like that will stay there and be shoved out underneath us by this cold front coming down from the north. This cold front will be represented by this band of clouds here coming in. So note this afternoon, the batch of clouds will tend to develop and settle down through the region this afternoon. There will be some scattered flurries and possible snow squalls with that. It's a pretty potent upper-level disturbance and a pretty strong cold front. So late at night, we'll have temperatures falling down into the teens and then rising slowly tomorrow with essentially sunny sky through most of the morning, and some patchy cloudiness may be seen in the afternoon tomorrow, as the temperature only goes up to about 32 degrees. And it gets very cold tomorrow night, and it's pretty cold here on Monday morning. So here's what lies ahead for us. We do have systems coming to the coast here, but it looks like these systems will be steered out to sea. Latest indications favor a miss and really not a hit out of this as this moves along, and the jet stream pattern will be about like this. The jet stream will be like this on Monday with the cold air coming out of Canada, the southern stream containing the potential jet stream, potential storms. And right now it gets a little close call here Wednesday and Thursday, but it looks like at this point it would be shoved out to sea. So here's my 7-day forecast. And it's nothing but cold weather this week, with the coldest day being tomorrow, the high barely getting above freezing, and then about 35 on Monday. And the next 3 or 4 nights, we'll be getting down in the teens to near 20. Pretty cold nights with varying amounts of cloudiness Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as we wait and see what those storms do. But right now, the trend is favoring those storms to go out to sea south of New England. So we'll watch it closely in case that track has to be changed a little bit. But that's the way it's shaping up right now. You can watch WBZ News tonight at 11 o'clock. And you can also see it at 8 o'clock, though, on My TV 38 for the latest news and weather updates. Have a nice weekend.